Hello everybody, you're here with Claro Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today is another episode of fragrance, one of my favorites because I get to experience a fragrance here with you and tell you all about what comes to mind and who do I think is for and what for, and of course name a little bit of the ingredients. So if you're interested on the fragrance of today, which is Chanel number 22, please keep on watching. So, Les Exclusives de Chanel number 22 is for women. And I have here a sample and so the first thing I do is go to a website where all fragrances go in, and that neutralizes a little bit. And I just give a little bit of information on it very quickly. So we're here is Les Exclusives de Chanel number 22 by Chanel. It's a floral aldehyde fragrance for women. So there you go. It's not unisex. Of course, everybody can wear it, but I like when they emphasize for women. Les Exclusives de Chanel number 22 was launched in 1922. You know what I'm finding out is very interesting? So the name of this fragrance is Chanel number 22. The year it was launched was 1922. And we are what? Yeah, that's right. Year 2022. Okay. All right. Just saying. So the nose behind this fragrance is Ernest Box, which is, I think, the one that created most of them back on the day. I will have to check, but I think. The top notes are aldehyde. Well, before I tell you the top notes, let me put it on, because that way I start getting influenced by the fragrance itself, and I like that idea. So I have here a small sample. I'm gonna apply it real quick. I think this is one of their bestseller, the Chanel 22, and it's supposed to be reminiscence of Chanel number 5. Oh, yes. I mean, yes. Oh, this is delicious. This is a good fragrance. Les Exclusives Chanel. There's only I haven't been able to figure out if there's 17 or 19 or 20 Les Exclusives. I know there's a lot of variants, but my understanding, and I have the list, it's like 17 straightforward. But then they added 2 more, which was, I think, boys and, let me see if I have it here somewhere. Yeah, they added boy and 1957. And so with all of that, that's a total of 17. But then I know Le Lion came recently, so that will make it 18, I guess. So then there's 18 of them, my understanding. All right, just so you know. Let's go back to where we were. So, oh my God, this smells so lovely, and it does remind me of number 5 in a little lighter, more sweeter way. So it says, Chanel expressed her affection towards simplicity, clarity, and modernity. This is what sort of influenced the choice of making this one of their signature fragrances. Now I'm trying to read because I think it had something to do with that year, 1922, where women were gathering together and getting a little more power or empowering themselves. There's something to do with that. And there was this sort of empowering the feminine or femininity or woman. I don't know how else to say it. But it does, because this powdery influence, or if you smell number 5, you know that powdery thing that it has. This one has it too. But this one seems a little more elegant. A little more, I wouldn't say mature, because number 5 is, I think, as mature as it gets, sort of. You know, you do tend to think of an older woman. I don't know, because at this time, the woman that used to wear it grew old, or because it was just the older sort of smell that was in trend and now is something different. But this one feels a little more elegant. I was gonna say sophisticated, but that's not fair. Imagine, sorry for the dogs. I guess somebody came to the door. All right, so I am back after the barking of the dogs. So I don't want to compare it to number 5. It's just there's some resemblance to it. And this one seems a little more like the older cousin or something, which is, I have to be careful because number 5 has so much fuss about it, right? I mean, that is the signature fragrance for Chanel, or the most known. But this one seems a little more sophisticated, a little more open and elegant, if that can be possible, because the number 5 is kind of like the clean, powdery, elegant, and this one comes with a little more sophisticated, open, and I do feel very womanly. I mean, I almost feel like going and getting my pearl earrings because it gives me that sort of vibe. Oh my God, this is delicious. I like it a lot. So let me go to what the Fragrantica, the website, says about the main accords. So main accords: white floral, yes, aldehydic, fresh, yellow floral, woody, rose floral, soapy, sweet, and vanilla. First thing, I'm very surprised of how many they listed. You know, I like when it's a lot less, but I can see a little bit of all of them. I mean, the woody, not so sure. I don't know what yellow floral, you know, but I do see the soapy, the sweet, maybe the vanilla is the sweetness, very, very lightly. Oh my God, but this is delicious. But it does have that thing of the past, but in a good way. So let's see the top notes. So the top notes are aldehydes, neroli, and lily of the valley. Lily of the valley has been one of my preferences. I've been liking it a lot. So it is in there. And then middle notes are lang lang, jasmine, rose. There you have it, jasmine and rose. I mean, I love those two. And tuberose. I like tuberose too. And the base notes are vanilla and vetiver. It's interesting, the vetiver part. I enjoy vetiver when you can't smell it, like in this one. Like I can't smell the vetiver in it, but I enjoy it because it grounds. It really brings it all together. Although I don't feel very grounded right at this moment. So this one really makes you fly a little bit. Yeah. It says number 22 is intensive, powdery, floral fragrance, refined, sweet, and feminine. I would have to agree. I mean, sweet and feminine, but in an elegant, powerful way. So I like that. Now, let's go to the Chanel website. I already went there looking for a little history behind it, and there's not much written, which is interesting because it's such a powerful fragrance. I would think it had a whole, and maybe in somewhere else that I'm not finding just yet, but just on the where you buy it, it says not much. It just says created in 1922. This seductive scent is a light variation of number 5, fragrance developed a year earlier by Coco Chanel and Ernest Box, the first director of Chanel fragrance. Delicately fashioned with a smooth, tender, and powdery accord of tuberose, rose, and orange blossom. Number 22 resonates with absolute femininity. Oh, the orange blossom. So maybe that is what it made me a little active when I said I'm flying. That's the one that, because there's the white floral, I always say that opens me up, gets me ready, welcoming. But then there's this activity that happened, and I guess that's the orange blossom. But it is delicious, it's elegant. You know, I wish I had a signature fragrance like this one. You know, the one that you're like, this is me. I definitely would like to wear this a little longer. I don't think it's totally me. There's this powdery part, the one that resonates with number 5. And I have to be careful with that because my mother-in-law was a very big wearer of number 5. So the resemblance, I don't know if I could wear it with my husband, but even if I take that away, I don't know if I totally identify with it, but I wish I did because it's just this, I even want to sit upright and I want to order some tea in the right plate with the right thing, have my nails clean and done a little more, and just be very feminine and elegant and educated and sophisticated. So it gives that vibe. It gives up. I'm a little more explorer, adventure, you know, here and there, wish and wash, you know. So I'm not totally there. Maybe I'll grow into it because of the fragrance. You know, the fragrance is supposed to meet you. So, but, oh my God, definitely. If I'm in that kind of vibe, I will wear this. I probably enjoyed this more. I own number 5, but it's a little more serious, I think. This one is a little more light, like they describe. So I do see that. I do like it. I wish I had a small bottle of it. I only have the sample, which will last me a little bit. So would I recommend this? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Is it light? Like we describe some fragrances that you can just wear it around to clean or to be around every day. Well, you could, because I mean, I could sit and read a book with this, but in an elegant way. I almost feel like wearing slippers and sit upright in a nice couch or, you know, one of those big one sort of single sofas, and maybe be next to the fire reading an elegant book. If it can be poetic or about traveling or about exploration. Or I don't find like I will be a professional working woman, you know, with the day-to-day details. And no, I feel a little more open. Perhaps somebody can come and ask me an advice and I will be happy to give it to them because I live a very long life. Sort of like that. So very nice, very nice. I don't see it for a youngster, like 20s, 30s, 40s. But I do see it for 50s, 60s, 70s. Yes. Of course, anybody can wear it if they feel it, right? They're called or they identify with it. I sort of identify, like I mentioned it. I feel a little more adventurous. But there you have it. I think that's, yes. We'll recommend it, yes. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do at this moment. Please ring the bell on the right hand corner and comment below. Do you have it? Do you own it? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Anything you want to tell me about Les Exclusive number 22 of year 1922 of year 2022. Holy moly, guacamole. Oh, I had to say that. Oy. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, if you want to see what I have on, please check out the video below. Bye.